I was doing.
All right, Boye and Mafe, everyone.
How we doing?
Boy, how did the pro day feel for you?
I felt good. I mean, the best thing about it was excited to see all my teammates again. We all went off to train for 2 months, and you haven't had that contact. Phone calls here and there, checking up on each other, but actually seeing each other in person, seeing all the work that they put in, see everyone's effort and that they did today was beautiful. I mean, seeing guys run fast, flying on the field, I love seeing it, and it was just exciting to see everybody work together because these are the guys you work together, you grinded together for how long? 4 or 5 years together. So, it's just great to see it all happen.
What did you learn from the combine experience?
I mean, I learned a lot. I talked to a lot of coaches. We talked about ball. We talked about, their mentality of how they play ball and their philosophy. So, some of them are different than how we do it here. So it's something that get adjusted to. And then I met a lot of great people from other teams, a lot of players down there that, it wasn't really a situation where we were all not talking to each other. We were joking, laughing. I got to meet a lot of people from other schools. I met one of Niall's old teammates from Clemson, so I was just meeting everyone, even guys that I played against this year. We were meeting, hanging out, and talking, and just really talking a lot. And it felt really nice to be able to do that.
Were you happy with your performance today and in the combine?
I mean, as you say, you're never happy with your performance. You always want to do better. You always want to achieve a little bit more and get a little bit further. I definitely was excited with my vertical. I felt as if at the combine that wasn't realistic of my numbers. So coming out here today, showing what I really can do, felt really well. And on top of that, just be able to see the guys and I performed how I performed, but you're always in your back of your mind just a little bit more.
You get to talk to a lot of scouts, both combine and over the obviously life. What's the pitch to say I belong on your team?
I mean, for me, the biggest thing I realized quickly, coming into this process, I feel as if my best ball is in front of me. I played great for the Gophers and I had a great career here, but I think honestly my best ball is still in front of me. I haven't yet tapped into my full potential yet, so I feel like that's the biggest thing, my selling point for me.
What did you take away from the experience working with Aiden Hutchinson and all the guys over there?
We became really close. I mean, all those guys are cool. We still talk. I still call them, check up on them and stuff. So we became really close. And I mean, once we got to there at LA, our big mindset was we came here to work, so let's work. So we kept on top of each other. We were pushing each other every day and making sure that we put our best foot forward. So I mean, the mentality was we all bought into let's work hard. Like we came here for a reason. We didn't come here just to enjoy life and have fun and waste away this time. We came here to get better, get stronger, get faster. So that's the whole mission of our time there.
Boy, you've been training, you've been playing a lot of college football, but whenever you have events like these and the combine, does it feel a little more real that the NFL dream is just kind of almost there?
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, yesterday before today, I was actually at home with my family, and we were just talking about it, and we sat back, and we kind of sat back, and I was like, wow, we're really in this situation right now. I said, it's crazy, thinking about it as a young freshman, and this is something you talk about, you dream about, you think, how can I want to work for this? And, now that we're in the situation and working at this situation, it's crazy. You can't put it into words. It's something that you can't even fathom. And you see all those nights and all those days that you really came in here by yourself in the field working, and all the times as you didn't want to come and watch extra film, or you didn't want to roll out or do extra rehab, but now you actually see that pay off, and it's beautiful to see.
What feedback have you gotten from scouts in terms of what they've been impressed by, and maybe also things that they say you need to still work on?
I mean, there's various things. You're never done. They're impressed by my speed and my pass rush, but on top of that, still got to work on my hands. There's footwork, everything. There's never a perfect game. There's still stuff I got to improve on as a player, and just taking those notes and focusing on those and getting ready so I can transition to the next process smoothly.
What did you enjoy about the interview process with teams at the combine?
The interviews are pretty cool. For me, as I was talking to the teams, some random questions come up here and there. One team asked me to come in and shoot a couple hoops on the mini hoop, and I was like, yeah. It was kind of confusing what correlation with football that had, but hey, whatever team asks you to do, you kind of show up and you do that type of thing. But there's a lot of interesting questions, but I felt as if I got really cool and close with a lot of the coaches that I met, and the conversations we had were really cool.
For somebody that didn't get to see Boy or says he here today or at the combine, where would they see it in April when he's able to go?
You're gonna see a lean, fast Asazi. He's been working really hard. I mean, we talk basically every other day or every day, and he's been doing this thing. And I'm excited to see what he does. When he's ready to run and when he feels ready to good and able to go, I know he'll put his best foot forward, and I'm excited to do it. I'll be here for it. Wherever it is, whenever it is, I'll be there. I can't wait to watch him play.
Everyone good with Boye?
Any other questions? Perfect. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. It's been a